Hello everyone, Carson here back on Sudoku on New York Times. Today is April 16th, 2024. Let's start today's hard Sudoku. Okay, I see these nines. Forcing the digit 9 into this cell in block 2. These nines point down and this cell sees 9. These nines point right and this cell sees 9. These 2's point right and these 2's point down. Okay, this 7 points up and this 7 points right. So in block 3, the digit 7 is forced into column 9, and these 7's point down. This 6 points left and this 6 points up. So in block 4, the digit 6 is forced into row 6, and these 6's point right. And these two cells form a 2-6 pair. Because in block 6, the digits 2 and 6 still need to go somewhere in this block. And none of these cells, none of the open cells in rows 5 and 6 can contain 2 and 6. So that leaves just 2 open cells remaining for both 2 and 6. Because these two digits have to go in these two cells in this block, forming a 2-6 pair, and eliminates all other digits from these two cells. That means these 3 cells form a triple, because now in row 4, we got a pair, meaning that the 3 open cells remaining form a 3, 5, 8 triple, and this cell sees 3 and 5. So the cell is forced to be an 8, making the other 2 a 3-5 pair. Now, in block 5, we got a pair, and we got 3 remaining cells. We got 3 open cells remaining. So again, another triple, but it's a 1-4-7 triple. These two cells see 4 in the same column. So this is where 4 goes, and these two cells are for 1 and 7. So 1-7 pair here. This 7 and 7 from here point down. Okay, and you might have noticed an interesting pattern. These 7's. So these 7's, I mean, the way that I mark down these 7's, they form like a rectangular shape. So you can kind of visualize the 7's, no matter if they go like this or like this. All of these open cells in rows 8 and 9 in block 7 see the 7's from blocks 8 and 9. So these cells are guaranteed to see another 7, meaning that there are only 2 open cells remaining that are available for the digit 7 in block 7. So 7 has to go in one of these 2 cells in block 7, because none of the other open cells can contain 7. You could have also looked at row 7 and just said, oh, this cell C7, this cell C7, this cell C7, and this cell also C7. So 7 must go in one of these 2 cells for this row. And both of these 2 cells lie in block 7, which eliminates 7 from all other open cells in this block. Okay. These 6's force the digit 6 into this cell in block 8, and then these 6's point up. these 4s, they point up. Okay, so in block 8, there are 5 open cells remaining. These 2 cells see 5 and 8 in the same column, and this cell sees 5 and 8 in the same row. 5 and 8, these 2 digits, still have to go somewhere else. I mean, they have to go somewhere in block 8, because they're still missing. So that leaves just 2 open cells that are available for both 5 and 8. Because none of the other open cells can contain 5 or 8, leaving just 2 open cells for both 5 and 8, which forms a 5-8 pair and eliminates all other digits from these 2 cells, which also makes the other 3 open cells remaining a 127 triple, where this cell sees 2 and 7. So actually we can further narrow down this triple to a 2-7 pair and this single 1. This one and ones from here point up, so these 2 cells form a 1-6 pair. Okay, same logic for these 2s. Actually, in this situation, I prefer looking at row 7. And I can see that this cell sees 2, and this cell also sees 2. So in row 7, the digit 2 is forced into one of these 2 cells that are both in block 9. So because no matter what, the 2 is forced, it is guaranteed to be in one of these 2 cells, which eliminates the 2 from all other open cells in block 9. Okay, these 4 open cells left in row 7 are 4, 2, 4, 7, and 9. 2, 4, 7, and 9. And this cell sees 2, 4, and 9. So actually, the only digit that this cell can contain is 7. Because this cell literally sees everything else. It sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. So it cannot contain any other digit than 7. So the digit 7 has to go in this cell, otherwise it would end up being empty. And of course, we don't want that. Alright, leaving behind a 2, 4, 9 triple in this row. Okay, these 8s force the digit 8 into this cell in block 4. There are 3 open cells left in column 2. 1, 3, and 5 are the digits that go into the open cells. This cell sees 5, and this cell sees 3. Okay, so in block 2, we got a 1-6 pair, meaning that the other 4 open cells form, I can say they form a quad, but I'll just say that the 4 digits that go into the remaining open cells in block 2 are 2, 3, 4, and 8. Wait, I thought I saw something here. Don't I? I'll just mark down the digits. Alright, so these 2 cells see 4, so 4 goes here. This 2 points right to force the 2 into one of these 2 cells. 3 It's just that the cell sees 3, so the others can contain 3. And then only the cell sees 8, so 8 goes here. I misscanned. Oh wait, no I didn't. Okay, so this cell ends up being a 2. Actually, I missed this too. I missed this too. So this 2 points right, this 2 points up, and of course the digit 2 cannot go in a 1/6 pair, so it is forced into this cell in block 2. And these 2's point right. You can see this pattern again, this kind of rectangular pattern. And I've already explained it twice, being, this one first, this was second, actually. Oh, these 7s first, and then these 2s next. And then now we got these 2s. So I'm just eliminating the 2 from this cell, because I've already explained it twice. You can either look at this kind of pattern that eliminates the 2's from these cells, or just directly look at column 8. You can directly look at column 8 and force the digit 2 into this cell. Or you can eliminate the 2 from this cell, making this a 2. Both are fine. Okay, these 6's points up. After I place the 6, 1 and 6, go like this. And then these 6's points left. The cell sees 6, so in block 1, the digit 6 is forced into this cell. There are 2 open cells left in row 1. They are 4. 3 and 4, but this cell sees 3, so 4 goes here. The other one is a 3, which makes this a 1, 5, and 3. These 2 cells are 4, 4 and 7, which eliminates the digit 4 from the cell, making this an 8, this a 3, this a 4, this a 3, this a 5. Okay, everything's just collapsing at this point. These 2 cells are 4, 7 and 8, but this cell sees 7, so 8 and 7 like this. These 2 cells are 4, 1 and 2. The digit 3 in block 4 goes into column 3. Alright, sorry for pausing and cutting the video, cause I suddenly felt the urge to cough. But don't worry, I'm back, and let's get this continued. So right before I paused, I saw this one pointing down. So these 2 cells in block 7 form a 1-2 pair, because these 3 cells can't contain 1 or 2, and both of these 2 digits still need to go somewhere in block 7. So 1-2 pair here makes the other 3 open cells a 4, 5, 9 triple, and this cell sees 4 and 5. So that makes this a 9, which makes this a 4, which makes this a 5. No, 5. Okay. So 2, 9 pair for these 2 cells. After I place this 4, it completes block 1. And then these 2 cells for column 3 are for 3 and 6. But this cell sees 6. So this is a 3, making this a 6. And then these 2 cells are 4, 5, and 7. Okay. Let's look at column 8. In column 8, 1, 4, 7, and 8. 1, 4, 7, and 8 are the digits that go into the open cells. 1, 4, 7, and 8. This is annoying. I didn't expect this. Alright, I'll just have to deal with it, I guess. But these 4s point right, and this cell sees 4. So the digit 4 in block 9 is forced into this cell, which makes this a 1, this an 8, this a 7, this a 2, this a 7. Well, everything just collapses. Okay, this row finishes off with a 1, which makes this a 2 and 1 and 2 and 9. This is a 9. And these 3 cells are 4, 3, 4, and 5. These 2 cells see 4 in the same column, so this is where the 4 goes, and this cell sees 3, so 3 and 5 like this. Whoops, 3 and 5. Okay, and then this puzzle is complete. Okay, so I finished today's New York Times Hot Sudoku in 16 minutes. So, I feel like this puzzle is just the right difficulty, but the key spot, or the major thing, that was rather tricky was the kind of rectangular pattern or X pattern. The rectangular or X pattern. So, that eliminated that digit, the certain digit, from the 2 rows or columns in the other block that is in the path of the 2 concerned ones. So, for example, the 7s and the 2s in blocks 7, 8, and 9. Or you could have just looked at the row out of the 3 that did not contain that certain digit. So, for example, in row 7, in row 7, there's one example there. I mean, 2 examples, both 7 and 2. So yeah, that rectangular pattern or X pattern was a really key spot for this puzzle because I saw 3 of them. I saw 3 of them in this one Sudoku puzzle. So yeah, I feel like that was quite important to spot. For other pairs and triples, they were completely fine, I guess. Didn't have difficulties with that. And yeah, I'm just gonna end this video here. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions. Okay, so today is April 16th, 2024. I'll see you all in tomorrow's New York Times Hot Sudoku Solve. Bye!